Hello, everyone. Hope you are well on this Tuesday night. I'm going to address the huge monster story, the Trump thing, wall to wall. The media is just on this, and it will be for a while. I'm going to just talk about that briefly and give my opinion on its impact or non-impact, really. And then I'm going to spend some time talking about another interesting thing that came out while most people were distracted. Also have a good passage I will share that I believe you will get something out of as well. So stay tuned for that one. It's a good one. My take on the Trump thing. Now, wall-to-wall coverage is a media circus on this thing, and it will probably continue in some form or fashion. Now, I know this is a highly emotional thing on both sides. Uh, people on both sides of this issue are really just getting bent out of shape and all that. And I'm not here to say what side I'm on or take sides or tell you what you should think. That's you. Um, I will say my question is more so is that, well, first, before I go there, I worked today and I did some research on some other things, and I really didn't spend much time looking at this. I mean, I saw a headline or two about what was going on, but I did not immerse my life into this, and I won't. Uh, you know, is it really in your control? Can you control this? No. Uh, you can kind of watch it if you want to, but what impact will it have? What impact will it have on your life today or tomorrow? I mean, really. Now, down the road, I guess you can make an argument maybe for that, but you still got to, at the end of the day, you still got to do the things. You got to go about your day, and life rolls on. Mrs. Dawg said, we were talking about this a few nights ago, and we were looking at different, we watch a lot of YouTube videos too at night. And she was like, whenever she saw something with Trump and all, on the news parts, not content creators per se, but on the news little YouTube channel, she's like, I'm really not going to immerse my time into that. I'm really not. I'm not going to go there, because at the end of the day, we still got to go to work. We still got to pay bills. We still got to take care of the family, food, automobile insurance. There's medical things you got to think about. There's just all kind of life, goes on, doesn't stop, you know. And so, but there's such a media circus of people are just into this so much. While at the same time, inflation is still increasingly ripping the faces off of people. Okay. At the end of the day, when you lay your head on the pillow, I mean, how much does it really matter? Does it really matter? Does it really? I mean, that's the question. I think there's more important things. I don't know if at this day and time, I don't know if it matters who's in the White House anymore. I mean, does it really? I mean, it really, for the last how many years, it doesn't seem to be. I mean, there's still corruption to the core in almost every agency, every institution. I mean, every time they say we're going to make education better, we're going to spend less money, we're going to make the economy better, we're going to make this, but and does it ever change? No, it even gets worse. So speaking of worse, this other story, it's worse than the way they're making it out. The inflation rate, said the inflation rate rose 4% annually, the lowest it's been in 2 years. Now, we'll pick that apart a little bit. So it's still going up. It's just not going up as fast as it was, and that's supposed to be a victory. I mean, people are already strapped and hurting, and it's still going up. The price of groceries, gas, rent, insurance, automobiles, automobile insurance, the list, it's a laundry list. Are they going down? No. I mean, what's going down in the stores? What prices are going down in the grocery stores, except for maybe Bud Light? I couldn't resist. I had to put that in there. Now, the core CPI, what they're talking about here, the 4%, but it strips energy and food prices. I mean, that's the bulk of what's just ripping us apart, you know? It remains super high. And then among the things that have continued to increase markedly, shelter. You kind of need that. Rent, homes, auto insurance, recreation, household furnishings, so your appliances and such, automobiles, used and new, doesn't matter. They're not going down. They're going up. They're going up. I saw a video a couple of days ago about somebody saying that they're going to move out of Florida because they're tired of the inflation. I don't know, where are you going to go? It's going to be better somewhere else. I mean, unless you go to Podunkville, nowhere town, maybe Mississippi, Arkansas, maybe. I guess the cost of living might be a little better in some places. But you're not going to escape inflation. Might be a little less somewhere else. You still got to go through the cost of moving. I mean, you got to have a place to live, insurance, food, all still going to be there. It's going to follow you. But anyway, yeah, is moving out of state going to help the inflation for you? I don't know. Tell me. I may be totally off, y'all. Tell me if I'm wrong, or give me an example. Help me out. Among the things that they're saying are going down in price: airline fares, car and truck rentals, citrus fruits, milk. That's a dang lie. Used automobiles. I don't believe none of that. Airline fares? Now, I don't know. I may be off on that. It may depend on the where they're flying or the airline. I haven't been on an airplane in a while. I probably won't. I can never say never. I'm not saying it's bad to do that. I have family in that industry. Okay. Do it if you want. I don't know. Tell me if y'all have noticed a big difference in airline fares, car truck rentals. I doubt that's true. Milk, I know. Not the milk where we buy. I mean, anywhere around here, especially. Used automobiles. Now, you know, I'm one of these nerds that watches a lot of automobile uh, car videos, and overall used vehicles, from what I am seeing at the wholesale, at the dealer level, they're starting to come down slightly, but that takes time to translate into the end user, the buyer, the every uh, the average guy and girl who's buying a automobile. So I don't believe that either. Other things that are going up: auto repairs are up 20%, insurance 17%, food from a vending machine 15%. So take your food with you. Pet food 14%, frozen fruits and vegetables 13%. I mean, I don't know how people are doing it. I don't know how people are paying a house note, mortgage. You know, even if you can just get approved and get into a house, and you still got to have the insurance. You may have to buy a lawnmower to cut the grass, tools, upkeep of the home, insurance, property taxes. I don't know how people are paying rent. A lot of people, millions, are not paying rent. They're being evicted. Homelessness is increasing big time. I'm hearing stories about smaller towns who are experiencing for the first time homelessness, and they're getting complaints from neighborhoods close by. They're not used to that, and they're at a loss of what to do. It's a problem. It's a big problem, and I think it's going to continue. I think it's going to be a problem everywhere, not just where there's public transportation, everywhere, and that's sad. I don't know how people are doing medical and dental. I guess they're not. It's a lot of cases they're not. Insurance. It's what is it? what a racket. I know you got to have some. I know you got to have. You can't not go without, or you can go without, but it's super risky. What is free is go to a park, go to a public, or go to a state or county park. Most of them are free or just a few dollars. Walking, jogging, fishing, in most cases, getting out and moving, getting out and walking around your home. That's free. It's a short list, I guess. Praying is free. We need to keep praying, that's for sure. Every day, for sure. Okay, I have a really good passage to share. This is from Philippians. Philippians chapter 3, verses 13 and 14 says, "Brothers, do not consider that I have made it my own, but one thing I do, forgetting what lies behind and straining forward to what lies ahead, I press on toward the goal for the prize of the upward call of God in Jesus Christ." Amen. Now, do not be defined. Don't keep beating yourself up, and don't be defined by things in the past, shortcomings, failures. We all have them. So, but we can learn from them. Now, we can learn from them, but don't live there. Make it temporary and forge forward. Okay, that's the message. Share your thoughts. Be safe. God bless you. I'll see you soon.